Hello and welcome to my channel, The Day Tradester. For those of you that are new to the channel, I record my trades every single day, whether they're selling and buying. I explain to you my process of thinking on whether I will sell or buy a particular stock. And I do that because I'm hoping that by watching my videos, you will become a better trader. The swing trading strategy that I use in my videos is one of the most simplest form of trading. I just use two moving averages. One is the 20-day simple moving average, and the other is a 10-day moving average. And we buy when price crosses up above the slow moving average, and we sell when the fast moving average moves below the slow moving average. And I keep it simple because my videos are geared towards new people entering the markets. I'm hoping that my videos inspire people to open their own retirement account or open their own trading accounts, because there's no market in the world that has created more millionaires and billionaires than the United States stock market. So in reference to today's chart of the S&P 500, running off of the energy of the CPI report that was much better than it had been anticipated by the experts, we opened at an all-new high of $6,600. We're currently roughly $14 to $15 lower right now than the open. And the question is will we close higher than yesterday's close of $6,588.10? We're only 5 cents away, so we're dancing right around yesterday's close. So with that, we're going to go ahead and start taking a look at stocks that are on our sell list and the stocks that we received possible sell alerts on. And the first one that we're going to take a look at is Delta Airlines, DAL. Okay, so we currently are in a short-term downward trend. And this current downtrend is working and moving within pretty much a zone of consolidation. I'll put in a box so you can see this zone more clearly. So what we're looking at here is that's the zone that we've been consolidating in since August 18th. We're just going back and forth across the fast moving average and the slow moving average. We're going up a little bit and then back down a little bit and then back up a little bit and then back down a little bit. Right now, we've been going down for the today and yesterday. Now, 3 days ago, we had price move below our fast-moving average. The following day, we were looking for a possible continuation, which we did not. Price moved back up. But yesterday, we did have a continuation of this cross down, and we sold some stocks. We did sell one book of 3 shares. But what we're looking at now is a continuation of the price moving below the slow moving average. When price moves below a slow moving average, that is a trigger that we might want to sell a stock. So the following day, which is today, we want to make sure that we have price still moving down from this close, and we do. Now, unfortunately, the current price of $60.02 is higher than my $60.22 purchase. So right now, we're just going to place a sell order for one book, which is 3 shares. Come over here in our watch list, find our sell order. Now we're looking to place an order for 3 shares. I purchased these shares, as I said, at $60.22. So I go to the first digit. In this case, it happens to be in the tens place, but no matter what place the digit is in, I take 10% of that. So 10% of 60 is 6 cents. So we'll add 6 cents to our $60.22 purchase, and our sell order will be for $60.28. We want it good till cancel and extended hours, confirm and send, and there's our sell order. So we now have 2 sell orders for Delta Airlines. Another stock that we're going to take a look at is Roku. Okay, Roku, we had price move below our slow moving average 2 days ago. Yesterday, we did not have a continuation, just like Delta Airlines, but we do have a continuation of this candle crossing below the fast moving average. We now have that continuation. We have a confirmed sell opportunity. However, unlike Delta Airlines, price is now currently higher than my purchase price of $93.88. I currently have 6 shares, which is 3 books of 2 shares each. If you're new to the videos, the way I purchase shares, I break them down into books, and I purchase what I call 4 books for every single stock. or at least that's my goal, and I try to purchase them when we have the fast moving average crossing above the slow moving average. I want to be maxed out with my 4 books. So since we have price confirmation of the moving across the fast moving average, that's the opportunity to sell 1 book. So it's 2 shares. So we're going to bump this up, come down to our active trader, and we're looking to sell 2 shares at 94.29, and we did. So as I said, I purchased those shares at 93.88. So we're looking at roughly a 50-cent purchase, 50-cent profit per share. So that's $1 profit so far today in the swing trading strategy. Now the rest of the stocks that are on the list, we don't have an opportunity to buy because the price is already lower. So I'm going to sell one of those, or at least I'm going to create a sell order for one of those stocks. And I like to only do sell orders for 2 for each video. I only like to make 2 sell orders because once you see a couple of them, you'll know how to fulfill and create a sell order for yourself if you have a Thinkorswim platform. But if you don't have a Thinkorswim platform, you'll at least know how I determine. If you choose to copy my strategy, then you'll learn it pretty quickly. So I'm going to go ahead and take a look at one more sell alert stock that we received, and that's for Sherwin-Williams. So Sherwin-Williams, we had price move across both the fast moving average and the slow moving average 3 days ago. We had confirmation, and we did sell 1 share back here on that continuation. However, it's not actually sell. We placed a limit. We placed a sell order for 1 share. Then we had price move back up, and we had price move back down again. However, what happened 2 days ago, we had our fast moving average cross below our slow moving average. And in every single case in which we have the fast moving average cross below the slow moving average, I either want to sell. If I'm able to sell all of my stocks at a profit, then I want to sell those. And any stocks that I'm not able to sell, then I want to put sell orders. So we're going to look to place a sell order on all 4 shares of our Sherwin-Williams stocks that we have. So again, I'm going to come over to my watch list. We're looking for Sherwin-Williams. Right click here if you're using Thinkorswim. There's the sell. And I'm going to place 1 more sell order for the video. And I purchased that at 366.18. So we go to the first digit. That's in the hundreds place. So 10% of 300 is 30 cents. So we're going to add 30 cents to my purchase price of 366.18. And the price is now 366.48. So we're going to change this to 366 and 48 cents. And there's our sell order, good till cancel, and extended hours, confirm and send. Now the rest of the sell orders, I'll come in off video, and we'll do that then. For now, I want to move on over to our buy alerts. And the first one we want to take a look at is Vistra, VST. And why it popped up on our buy alerts? Oh, that is the end of day. That bell is the exciting bell at the end of the day, every day at 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So 2 days ago, we had our fast moving average cross above our slow moving average. And we have a price continuation. We currently have price closing higher than the candle on the day of the cross. So we're certainly going to buy all the books we can to max out to our 4 books. Now with VST, with Vistra, I only want 1 share per book. So we're looking to purchase 3 more shares. Now I cannot come over here in the active trader. The active trader does not work in pre-market or post-market. It only works during the business hours of the stock exchange. So we're going to come over here, and just like our sell order, we want to find Vistra, VST. There's Vistra, right click. This time we're looking to buy. We're looking to buy 3 shares. And the current price of Vistra is around $209.70. Good till cancel. Extended hours. Extended hours are after close of day. And confirm and send. And there we have our 3 shares, which is 1 share per book. So we're maxed out on VST now. Now, if you're new to my videos, these bubbles are my day trading bubbles. So VST, Vistra, is a stock that I've been trading recently on, day trading. So in this account, I just don't do swing trading. I do day trading. And as you can see, I have purchased and sold roughly 39 shares of Vistra today. I like to take advantage of these upward moves. But for the purposes of my videos and the purposes of encouraging you to be a better and more profitable trader and to maximize your profits on the most simple level, I'm, again, only showing you a swing trading strategy. This is a 3-month chart. So when we finally do get across, it can run for days and weeks, sometimes even months, before it crosses back down. For example, if we had purchased shares on this cross, we would have maxed out and purchased 4 books, and we would have waited until this cross and sold them, possibly at a profit. But the other opportunities in which I sell is when price moves below the fast-moving average or below the slow-moving average. So there are 3 distinct, specific opportunities to possibly sell. And our goal is to sell at a profit. And if we couldn't sell any of these 4 that we purchased back here at a profit, we just wait, and we certainly would be possibly being able to sell them now. So this purchase would have been around the end of July 29th. So if we were able to purchase 4 shares and we didn't sell any of them at a profit, and we've just been holding on to them, we certainly are in a profitable position now. All right, the only other stock that we will be able to afford, I believe, to purchase that we received a possible buy alert is SMH, which is a semiconductor ETF. And what we have price moved above the slow moving average. We have the fast moving average moved above the slow moving average 2 days ago. We had price confirmation yesterday, but yesterday I did not have enough money to make that purchase, or it's possible that at the close of this candle and yesterday at the start of the day, by the time we looked at the candle, we did not have a clear gap between the fast moving average and the slow moving average on this particular day. So I might have just waited until today until we received more information. And since price currently is higher than both of these candles, we're on an upward trend. We also have the MACD and the RSI. Both of these indicators are moving up, so that's a really good signal. We have 3 indicators right now on this one chart, on our daily chart, that are all in a rising situation. I currently have 6 shares, and for SMH, I like to have 2 shares for each book, so we're looking to purchase 1 more share. So again, we come on over to our watch list because we can't use the active trader. We're looking to right click, and we're looking to buy. We want to pump this up to 2 shares, and the current price is $304.60. But we're going to drop it down 30 cents and see if we're able to purchase those 2 shares 30 cents cheaper. Good till cancel extended hours. Confirm and send. We did not, so we're going to raise it up slightly. I'm going to click on the bubble, and we want to move that up to, we're going to maybe 304.50. See if, and we got it at $304.41. And just like Vistra, you can see I've been day trading this recently. I actually have been day trading it all the way back here. If you're new to my videos, this is a new account. I had to open a new account and transfer all of the funds from the old account into this account. So this would just be totally filled with bubbles if we were still in the old account. And as you can see, I purchased 8 shares today. 2 of them we just purchased. The day trading purchases and sales do not belong part of the swing trading strategy. These are 2 separate strategies. Now we certainly have quite a few stocks that we received a possible buy alerts on today and yesterday and the day before. It's just that I only have $293, and this $293 is part of my day trading account, or balance, not account. Now the stocks that I day trade, if you're new to my videos, the stocks that I day trade are not different stocks that are part of this strategy. I day trade the stocks that I'm planning on holding long term. So all the stocks that are in my swing trading strategy, those are the stocks that I day trade. Now for the actual alerts that we received today, we have one more. I'll take a look at it. And that's NRG. NRG is an electric and natural gas producer. They provide electricity all across North America. And most likely, some of their liquefied natural gas will be going to Europe. Europe signed a $75 billion contract to purchase over the next 3 years of liquefied natural gas. Donald Trump is trying to get them off of Russia's energy. It never made sense to me why we would have our allies purchasing fuel from an enemy of both them and us, the United States. So to secure their future and ours, and to possibly cripple an enemy of ours, that contract was struck up and agreed to by the European Union and European countries to purchase liquefied natural gas from the U.S. So energy and other natural gas producers, their stocks should look like this for quite some time, and hopefully we'll capitalize on it. Here's an example of what I was talking about previously. We had a cross on this particular day, which was 3 days ago, but I do not consider it an actual cross until I can actually see a gap, and we didn't have the gap until 2 days ago. So we have a clear gap between the fast moving average and the slow moving average. Here, even though we had the cross, it wasn't a visible gap by the end of the day. So we definitely have continuation in this upward move. So if I had had money, I would be purchasing NRG stocks. Now NRG, I like to max out at 12 shares. So that would be 3 shares for each book. But since I don't have the money, we're not making any additional purchases. And with that, we are done for the day. We've gone over our sell list and we've gone over our buy list. So that makes us complete for today's transactions. Let's go ahead and go back to our S&P 500 chart, which is the SPX. And we'll take a look at our close. We did not close higher than yesterday's close. So it was exciting to get that all new high at opening. But as I said, more than likely, because the CPI information and the interest rate reduction coming next week, it's probably most likely going to be going up next week. So we're going to capture those moves if it does. Now the thing is, when the S&P 500 is going up, I typically do not have a lot of stocks to sell, because when the S&P 500 is going up, most of the stocks that I have are going up as well, because most of the stocks, 3/4 of the stocks in this strategy are in the S&P 500. So if you are following my trades, or you're following my videos, and maybe you're making some of the same trades I'm making, there are days that we won't even sell stocks because price is moving so fast and going so quickly that all the stocks are just going up. I would prefer the stocks always go up, but it doesn't. So we try to capture those, or at least when price moves across our slow moving average. Now I told you that I only try to make 2 sell order videos, or sell orders on video. There were more sell orders that I made. So if you have been following me and maybe possibly copying some of my trades, I want to give you that information. So what we did today, we sold Roku. We sold Delta, or excuse me, we did not sell. We put a sell order for Delta Airlines. And I just entered Sherwin-Williams. I forgot that I believe that's one stock that the other stock that I placed the order for. But the others that I did off video were LNG, McDonald's, Netflix, Royal Caribbean, and Ross Stores. The stocks that we bought today were Vistra, VST, and the ETF SMH. So if by any chance you copied some of the trades that I made earlier, whether it be days or weeks, I just want to make sure you have that information, that you may want to put a sell order on them. Again, I'm making these videos to help new traders become a little bit more confident in their abilities, and also to become profitable. Over 90% of people who actually enter the trading markets are not profitable. They blow up their accounts, they lose their money. But my videos are geared towards investors and not traders. So the trades that we make, we always sell at a profit. That is my strategy in this account. That is my strategy for you. I do not encourage people to day trade. I encourage people to invest in their future. So with that, we are done with everything today on that end. The only thing left is to take a look at our actual numbers for today. Also, it is the end of the week, so I will show you the total earnings for the whole week. At the end of the month, I'll show you that for the month. So let's come in here, turn all these on. Okay, so today we only sold one stock, which was Roku, and we sold that for a whole $1. So these profits are from my day trading strategy. So my profits for today are $316.34. For the week, they are $2,808.70, and the same thing is true here. The overwhelming majority of this is from my day trading strategies, and I day trade because this is my job. Please, if you are copying some of my trades and you're following a swing trading strategy, that is a long-term wealth creator. We are making profits in this strategy together. That is if you are following a strategy or if you are choosing to copy some of my trades. All right, now in our new account that we opened up on August 19th and started trading in on August 20th, we are currently performing year to date 4.39% compared to the S&P 500 at 2.85. And if we combine this total with the totals from our old account, which is all of the same funds, all of the same cash, all of the same stocks, we have a balance of 20.65% in our account compared to the S&P 500. This is the S&P 500. This is the S&P 500 with a total of 13.39%. So our combined total, we are performing 7.26% better than the S&P 500 with my day trading strategies and my swing trading strategies. If you have been following me, I hope that you are learning about my swing trading strategy. It is a simple trading strategy. It is the most common trading strategy, just following two moving averages and buying using the crosses as buy and sell signals. Now, depending on the situation, if you've been following me, there are situations in which I look at the MACD to make a determination on whether I want to buy or sell, and there are situations in which I also look at the RSI to make a determination on whether I buy and sell. I do not buy and sell on every single cross. There are multiple data points that I want to take a look at. One being the MACD, one being the RSI, the other being news. News certainly will affect the direction of any particular stock. My goal in this strategy is to purchase the best stocks at the best opportunity available. And that is not always the case. So remember, if you do follow me and you do choose to copy some of my trades, there will be a downturn for some of our stocks. We will not lose money. It's just a drop in portfolio value. You only lose money when you sell. And that's if you sell at a loss. That is the only time you will lose money in trading. Which is why in my strategy that I'm showing here in these videos, it is strictly a swing trading strategy and we sell stocks at a profit. So with that, it's Friday. We've got another day under our belt. So I hope you all have an amazing rest of your Friday evening and you have an amazing Saturday and Sunday weekend. Thank you very much. And if you can, please click that like, share, and subscribe button.